Hello, 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 everyone. This is Nishirius, and we are going to be reacting to the World Cup game between Mexico and South Africa. We have just seen the players walk onto the field, and the game is about to start. Give me a second. Just so you guys know, I be hating on South Africa today, bro. I'm hating on South Africa actively today. You know, if you know a little bit of history between Nigeria and South Africa, you will know why. But you know, it's World Cup, and as a preacher of peace and love, we'll watch this with neutrality. I am not in support of any nation, but today I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican. Let me show you guys my little. Sorry, I don't know how to dance. Anyway, today is a very beautiful day. It outside. It seems like it's gonna rain outside today in Canada, Peterborough, Ontario. I hope you all are having a good day. What formation are we looking at for Mexico? Mexico is going to be playing a 4-1-2-3 with Quinones and Raul Jimenez as strikers, and then we have for South Africa 5-3-2. They are going heavily on defense today. I think their tactics today is going to depend heavily on counter attacks. Plus, if you know the South Africans very well, the South Africans are very fast. They are very fast on their feet, so I guess they'll be hoping to use the counter attack to surprise the Mexicans. But as you know, the Mexicans are a really high class World Cup team in recent years. Although last time they weren't able to reach the round of 16, but this year they are hoping that they're going to be doing something spectacular. Now you are seeing the South Africans getting position from the Mexican. Just so we. It's a pretty good World Cup ceremony earlier if you were watching. It's very dope. Let me get the volume high. I want y'all to hear some of the commentary. Ooh, how do we all feel these teams are going to fare in this World Cup? Because that's a good pass from the goalkeeper. Damn, that's a very good, a clean on the ground pass from long distance. Oh, right in front of the ref. That's a yellow card offense. But let's see whether the ref is going to be giving that. Bruh, if you do not know, the reason why I'm not with the South Africans, honestly, because we are one Africa, but the reason why I'm not with South Africa, honestly, today is because of the xenophobia attacks on other African countries in their country, burning and looting of other African businesses in their country, which has led to some people's deaths and losses of business and all, people's survival. People are being deported to their own country. I can't fathom why an African country will be so mean to uh, uh, its other African nations. So I don't know. It's been crazy in South Africa, and hopefully that will get sorted out. But for now, very good shot. Wow. Strong hands by the South African keeper. What a shot by Raul Jimenez. What a shot. Wow. And you can see he started the attack, giving the pass out wide and then running central. And the cross came right for him. And it was a very great shot. Good corner kick. The South Africans scrambling in defense. Bad clearance there. Oh, it's a chance for South African counter attack. Like I said earlier in the game. Wow. Now that's an offside. Come on, man. You should better. Do better, man. Wow, I'm so excited about this World Cup. I don't know. This is how we want the World Cup to start. This is how we want the World Cup to start. And that's what Mexico are doing for us. You know, very good attack, causing problems for the South African defense. What a game. What a game we have here. And the South Africans almost got a very good counter attack, but you know, it was a bad pass, a missed pass. What a wayward pass. No, as every nation in the World Cup, what you would want to have is being coming into this atmosphere calm and relaxed and ready to compete. And this is what the Mexican, anyway, they are home, but for South Africa, I feel like they're a little bit flustered, but hopefully they get settled in the game. This is the first 6 minutes, by the way. So I think when as the game progresses, they will settle in more. I don't know, for some reason, African countries, except Nigeria so far, due to my observation, I think most African countries, when they go to the World Cup, they are all defending, and Ghana too. Nigeria and Ghana, except Nigeria and Ghana, when countries go to the World Cup, like this, African countries go to the World Cup, they depend heavily on defense. So, you know, we are never coming out to go and get the game. So hopefully we can get that this time. This is the World Cup squad for Mexico. Oh, my bad. We have Rangel in the keeper. We do not have Ochoa. Oh my God, we'll miss Ochoa. What a very brilliant keeper. We have Reyes, Montes, Vasquez, and Gallardo in the defense. We have a Lira in the defensive midfield position. We have the Fidalgo, Gutierrez as the central midfielders, with Raul Jimenez as the striker, Quinones as the left wing forward, and Alvarado as the right wing forward. Meanwhile, in the South African park, we have Reiners and Foster as attackers. We have Sithole, Mokena, and Jay Adams in the midfield positions, with Jay Adams and Mokena going wide. And then we have Modiba, Bokazi, Sibisi, Okon. That sounds like a Nigerian name. Anyway, Okon and then Mudua in the defense, where we are in the 5-man defense. But right now, the Mexican team is, you know, a lot of pressure on South Africa. Oh, it's a defensive error, and the first goal of the World Cup by Quinones. Hey, let me do my cha-cha. I don't have any music. Yes. What a game. What a game. That's the first goal of the World Cup by Quinones from a defensive error in the South African park. What a goal. What a goal. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. South Africans trying to play out from the back. but a wide control, and the ball was taken away from, I think, Sithole. I think that's Sithole, yeah. What a mistake by Sithole. And a very good shot right in between the legs of the keeper, whose name is Williams. Right in between his legs. What a great start for the Mexican team. I think the South African team will have to adjust this formation to be able to compete properly. Oh, bad pass. That's a handball. The Mexican team came out prepared and are pressing. So we have in the bench for the Mexican team, we have Jorge Mendez Sanchez, Edson Alvarez, Luis Romo, Alexis Vega, Santiago Jimenez, Carlos Artevedo, Guillermo Ochoa. Oh, yeah, Ochoa is getting old. Oh, Armando Gonzalez, Obelin Pineda, Obed Vargas, Gilberto Mora, Mateo Chavez, Cesar Huerta, Guillermo Martinez, and we have Luis Chavez as the bench players for Mexico. And then we have Taban Mutuludi, Kulumani Ndamane. You have to forgive me because these names are kind of tough to pronounce. Telente Mbata, Oswin Apolis, Shepang Moremi, Rele Bohil Mofokeng, sorry, Tembazwane, Tapelo Maseko, sorry, Sifo Shein, Chaini, Evidence Magopa, Samukele Kabini, Ricardo Goss. I'm having fun calling these names, honestly. Olwetu Makhanya, Kamogelo Sebelebe. So shit. Sebelebele. Oh my God. Bradley Cross. And then we have the coach, the manager, Aguirre, and Bruce for South Africa. What a game. What a game. It has been a very good game so far. The Mexicans are really, really pressing in this game. Oh, beautiful cross, but not met with a good header. And we have the FIFA president in attendance tonight. It's a really good formation if South Africa can use it properly. I don't think their formation is actually bad because I believe they are very fast runners, so the speed is going to really help out. I don't think any of the Mexican defense can be able to keep up with the South Africans on a foot race. So I think what they need to do is settle into this game very fast. This is the World Cup. You have to be fast. You have to be up and doing as soon as the whistle goes. But the South Africans have been on the back foot since on the first minute. And you can see those errors have cost them a lot. What a good long ball, but the attack cut down by the South African defense. Oh my God. Bad control. Why are all the South African players eating gum? I know gum is good for, it helps you when you are breathing, while breathing. in a game, so it helps you, like, save a lot of energy and endure more. That's a foul. Bruce was speaking in his press conference here in the stadium yesterday, and actually said that the 80,000 Mexicans who are in the stadium, so they don't play, they just sing and shout. Side that would be natural. They feel that heat and that pressure, aren't they? What a very beautiful goal. Very good game by the Mexican team. Honestly, stretching out the South African defense, taking them from wing to wing. The switch of play makes them open the game up and get a little bit of space in the middle where Raul Jimenez can operate. And, both wingers dropping into the middle when the ball is out wide. Now South Africa on an attack. I think the problem with the South African team is that they are not having the final pass. The final passes are not hitting, but they are playing really well. That's a wayward pass. Taking the ball out wide, South Africa moving, making their move. So cross in, but the Mexican defense proves very strong. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, it's the first yellow card of the game going to the South African. Flying into challenges, but you have to get them right. Don't get anywhere near the ball, you've got a problem. For it's a very obvious one. He's lunging in there, he's nowhere near the ball. Ronaldo has just pitched it away. South Africa obviously beating hard with their midfield. It's an important player for them. That was a bad pass. It's a misplaced pass by Quinones. Pretty strong passes for the South Africans. Oh, it's a good idea, but it wasn't executed properly. And the ball goes to the Mexican goalkeeper. Vasco due to his Basque roots in Spain. So they have a 4-4-2 match in his career. More progressive 4-3-3 man. Years have gone on, used to be criticised for it. Still to the round of 16 twice in the World Cup. Sure will be expected to. Speaking of which, in this World Cup, I don't know, but for me, I feel like it's pretty hard to predict who is going to win the World Cup. Honestly, unlike last year, you could tell, oh, France, France, and I think France was like literally like the best team in the World Cup last time, but this time you can't really say, oh, France is the sole team to win the World Cup this year. But this year you have people like Germany, you have Portugal, you have Spain, coming out on fire. You have it's another shot. Quinones just above the sorry, just right beside the side netting on the right side of the net. Well, good shots coming in from the Mexican team. Well, here in the 19th minute of the game. Why am I seeing 9 minutes here, bro? This is pretty slow. Well, in the 19th minute of the game, anything can happen in a football game. I never write a team out in a game so long it doesn't even depend on what players, whether they are top players in the other team. Football usually is a game of 50-50. So long as the team plays well, they can definitely defeat any team. So it's 1-0 now, but who knows? Deep in the game, you could have an upset by the South Africans. So it to make the World Cup interesting. I love the fact that in the World Cup, every team by its own right. The South African team needs more concentration in making passes. Yeah, something. I can't even tell what it is. Yeah. Lost 60% of their games, so this is going to be a tough game to play. Policia. Wow. Good turn by Quinones. This delivery towards Jimenez. We have in attendance, we have Cafu and Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was Baggio? Bro, couldn't recognize him without that hair, bro. I guess age really does something to you. Baggio. Oh, very good pass across the field. Very good pass. So cross by the no handball. South Africans asking for a handball, but the referee waves no. Oh, first yellow card for Gutierrez. So both teams have one yellow card. It's a mistimed tackle. Just catches him after the ball rolled away. So free kick opportunity for South Africa. Let's see whether they can take advantage of this opportunity with a very good delivery into the box. With players like Foster, it could be a very, very good opportunity for the South Africans to draw level. Good delivery, but was headed out. Takes the ball back in. Now Quinones takes the ball out of the... And it's a goal kick. Wow. I really didn't know that we had black Mexicans, honestly, bro. Honestly, the world has really, 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 really evolved, bro. It's a water break. Bro, if you're in if you're in North America, honestly, bro, the temperature here is crazy, especially now during the summertime. Oh, it's a nasty weather. Can find temperatures go as high as 30 and above degrees Celsius. So of course you need a water break.
Ontario safer. Make all of Ontario safer. That's Protect Ontario.
Honestly, there will be superstars in this World Cup with the likes of Portugal legend Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi from Argentina, Kylian Mbappe, Lamine Yamal. Oh, it's really raining outside. There are a lot of good players in the World Cup, honestly, bro. And that makes it really hard to. I feel like Portugal has a very, very strong team this World Cup. Argentina looking very, very stable. And Spain. Spain is a very good mention. With honorable mentions like Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire. Africa could do great things in this World Cup. So, yeah. Right now, we're still having the water break with the players walking back into the game. I'll need to let me put my window. Window light. I want to get some water in my game, bro. Make my shit smell terrible. I think the South African team is settling into the game. I still feel like they are not making the final passes well this first half. Maybe if they get their final passes right, they'll be able to make a serious damage to the Mexican team. But their passes are not really, the final passes are not really going in. It's a good high ball over the defense, but the Mexican defense is on high alert, taking that ball out as soon as they can. South African team really keeping the ball, playing it. Mexico uses the high press, gets the ball back via Gutierrez. Now the Mexican team passing the ball around in the South African half. The possession of the two teams are starting to level out. South Africa struggling to create these opportunities. Attacking from the face of that Mexican defense. Sharper, even more inventive. Honestly, I feel like the South African team has not been industrious in this game. Very beautiful pass to Gutierrez. It's a shot. Shot blocked. Good defense by the South Africans. Like I said, the South Africans are depending heavily on counter-attacks, and I don't think that's going to cut it. But who knows? Who knows? Especially from the first half, I don't think you should be depending on a counter-attack because everybody's on high alert, you know. Good play across the team. Good cross, but straight to the keeper. Williams. Too much joy. Reyes. Mexican team keeping very good position of the ball, making the South Africans search for the ball, tire them out mentally and physically so they can take advantage. Now they're on the advantage, but you know, having a very good gap is the goal for Mexico, and they are really doing that perfectly. Playing the ball from left to right, down the middle and across, just making the South Africans run, and the Springboks are finding it hard to catch the ball. So many famous moments here over the years, involving the likes of Pelé and Maradona as well. Yeah, the iconic old Carlos Alberto. I think the defense on attack, the structure of the South African team changes into a 3-4, then 2-1. Which attacking wise is very, very good and advantageous. The South African team keeping possession of the ball, trying to be patient and build up play from the back. So long ball across. Wow. Crossing, but offside called. It's a Mexican ball. That's way offside. It's way offside. Free kick here for the home side, as we can call them. That's actually been victory in recent times, but established himself as the first choice goalkeeper in 2026. As it captain 14 in friendly games. This is just right for the Mexican team. On your first game, when you get the win, it sets a very good tone for you throughout the competition at large. So, speaking in confidence wise, I think this is a great game for the Mexican team. It's a mistake in the back end, and the South Africa get an opportunity to move forward from a throw. It's a chance for the South African team to move forward. The striker misplaces the ball, and Modiba can get to the ball as soon as possible. We have the likes of David Silva, Carlos Puyol in the crowd. We have Materazzi also in the crowd. Gutierrez moving the ball forward, pushing the Mexico attack. They go wide, and it's a great tackle for a Mexican throw-in.
Away from his centre half position to make that challenge. Bitter as well. Central defender. It's north of us for Chicago Fire in MLS. And you go to a challenge like that, you make absolutely sure you win the ball, and he did. Gutierrez. For Fidalgo. Quinones.
It's a good cross. Wow, what a way to turn it up by the Mexican team.
Comes off the goalkeeper.
Good pass from Quinones. Like I said, the final ball from the South African midfield and defense is not coming. They are not connecting well with the attacking line. So they will need that final ball to be more perfect than it is right now.
30 minutes of a World Cup match, but they know that at some stage in this game, their time will, they are going to have to be clinical.
Such a wonderful game. Not a lot of action, but you know, I think the game will turn up more if the South Africans are pressing for a goal. But for now, they're just like they are missing their passes, so the game is kind of one-sided now.
Now with the other one, Raul Jimenez will be disappointed he's not made it to.
The Mexican team keeping possession of the ball. They are winning, of course. Why not keep the ball? You know, make the opponents look for the ball, which makes them tire out. And you know, a team that is tired is definitely gonna be collecting more goals.
30 million people live in Mexico overall, though, the 10th biggest country by population worldwide.
Miscontrol the midfield position.
The inner part of this city, suburbs, 24 million
Sithole.
city residents, a huge sprawling part of the world, buildings and houses and roads everywhere you look. Traffic can be intense. And the other way.
Foster's header
It's
goes over for a Mexican goal kick.
How good an opportunity it was. He gets in between defenders who are watching the ball, not watching the danger man. In between the centre halves. There's a bit of pace on the ball. He's looking to redirect it. Slightly mistimes it. The only opportunity. Too close to the goalkeeper. Promising position. And he's going to lift that ball, take the goalkeeper out of the equation. Jimmy's just switching here, though, at the moment. So not getting forward as much as they were some 15 or 20 minutes ago.
I think the South African team is beginning to settle into the game.
For both sides.
It's a high pass approved to the front line. Again, still not being able to connect with the attack line, I think has been the bad part of this game for the South African team. It's a great pass to the wing. Switch of play from Reyes.
Smith sends it to Leandro on the other side. The most capped Mexican player, 123 caps, including today. Cuadrado. But the out for Mexico, though, it's 120 caps. Will take some surpassing. Also, be just a word for the referee to Sithole. He's lucky because he
It's a bad tackle and Lira is in pain right now on the ground. We're in the 38th minute of the game.
Such an important player for the functioning in this Mexican side just sits deep in central midfield, keeps him ticking over. There's his forward pass. It's totally good. Clattering into him. To be booked for that.
Check the stats. See if feels more like more than 54% of possession, honestly. But it's pretty close. It's a pretty close game. And you can see this 86% is because the ball is not connecting. The long passes are not connecting to the strikers most of the time. Even the passes, the final passes are not controlling, connecting with the attack line. So you can see that the Mexican team has more output than the South African team. Another mistake. Would this cost them? Good passage of play by the Mexican team. Ooh, that was a very good pass, but cut out by the South African defense. Quinones is playing the key part of this game for the Mexican team.
They're wasting it. Yeah, it's only so far.
Beautiful cross. Woo! And a beautiful save by the South African goalkeeper, Raul Jimenez, who I think was in the offside position but wasn't called out for. Didn't get a very strong touch on the ball, and then the keeper makes a brilliant save, stretching and giving it. Ooh! The Mexican team moving forward in this game. They are dangerous. Shot from Quinones. And it's a goal. Oh, hits the bar and comes out. Quinones is playing a very vital role in this game. That's a foul. And the South Africans escape this attack from a foul. What a shot. Right on the woodwork. What a beautiful pass by Raul Jimenez. Sorry, Gutierrez, I think. Just takes in the ball and sees Quinones making a very good run and then puts it in his path for a very beautiful shot which hits the woodwork. What a game. What a game. Mexicans are really putting in the work. So cross, but can't reach Jimenez. Jimenez making the beautiful runs and keeping the ball like a target forward, but mixing it with the with good abilities on the ball to pass and to move the defense. Very great play from Raul Jimenez, but the key man for Mexico in this first half has been Quinones right from the first minute till this point of the match in the 43rd minute. And it's a corner kick for South Africa. So Modiba taking the corner kick for South Africa. It's a short one to the edge of the box. Modiba takes it in, but the Mexican defense is right on their toes. It's a shot. Wow. What a shot. What a shot. That's a very, very good shot from far out by Mbogati. The South African defender is on target, but the keeper was well aware of the trajectory of the ball from the get-go and has a very comfortable save. Very beautiful, interesting game we have here. Honestly, I love the way the Mexican team is moving the ball around and having the midfielders make good long passes. It's a very good pass to Quinones, but the keeper runs out and clears the ball out. What a great pass. What a great pass. That's an L1 triangle pass. That's an L1, L2 triangle pass. Beautiful pass.
Well, obvious to say in terms of Mexico, but they've got two flying wide men in Quinones and Alvarado, always willing to dart. And he's got so much experience in Jimenez in the middle.
Jimenez keeps the ball, tries to connect with Alvaro.
The owners infield, it causes a lot of defensive problems because you're never really sure where those Mexican attackers are going to be.
Jimenez, good pass to the.
First time by Williams, he was under no pressure. He grabbed it after that.
Great shot by Gallardo, but it's easy for the keeper after a deflection.
Still in the game. Javier Aguirre. I think we're asking more of his players just to step the tempo up the quality.
We have 4 extra minutes, and we're on the second minute of the extra minutes. So long pass to the other end. Modiba gets the ball to the ground. Modiba looking for a space to get the ball across, but can't seem to pass the defense, and it's a goal kick.
Well, that once or twice. Some brilliant pieces of defensive work from Alvarado. Just mentioned there about his tapping intent. You can play wide and get high on the pitch, get crosses in, but he's willing to work for the team. Track the wing back all the way back in and turn into a defender. Too happy in the moment. We'll have to tell him to calm down. Back and forth with the journalists in his press conference yesterday.
If this game stays like this, it's going to be 3 points for Mexico in their group. It's a beautiful pass by Quinones. Oh! And there's a missed shot by Gutierrez, and the ball goes just right wide. He didn't shoot it really. I think it was caught between a pass and a shot, and he just missed the shot. It just goes right to the right.
Just doesn't represent step around the ball and scuffs it. Good chance.
What a very beautiful pass by Quinones. Very, very good pass.
Guadalajara players, or Chivas as they're more commonly known, that's where they play their second game week from today against Korea Republic. Aguirre is probably frustrated, trying to create some good opportunities and not taking them.
And that's the first half of the game. Very beautiful first half by the Mexican team. who I feel would have had like 2-3 goals, but have only been able to put one in. The South African getting an escape route.
45 minutes to go. South Africa starts to fix their muscles, but not just yet. At the break here.
Well, just towards the end of the first half, you can see that South Africa came back into the game, but honestly, good game by either team, honestly. Let's see whether we can catch a whiff of the opening ceremony of the World Cup.
So what do you need? Precision striker, rock solid left back. We need a coin. A coin toss? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, can I at least flip it? Heads or tails? I'll do that. We're on TV right now. Yeah.
All these are shorts. Is this 3 hours?
World is much deeper than you imagine.
So many ads, man. Ooh-wee. Toro. Is it the widescreen? Shakira. Hmm? Wow. I don't know. This quality is not so good. I think all the countries were represented here, I guess. Zeko is still playing? There's some players that you just hear them, you'll be like, what? This guy is still playing football? God damn. Why does it seem like it's AI? Am I watching AI? Hell no, bro. Hell no. You know what? Let's go for the shorts. I think we should go for the shorts. My bad. Let's see shorts. I think we'll just go with the shorts. I think that was AI curated. I was watching, I guess. This seems actually different. Why does it feel like an AI curated video? It feels AI. I don't know if I'm the only one noticing this shit, bro. It seems like AI. But this is what? I know Burna Boy was there. This seems like a comparison between. No, this. Wow, it's a comparison between 2018 and 2022 and 2026. Oh my god, why do I always forget to do this, bro? I don't think we have an official video out yet. If there is, then I'm not seeing it. Well, since we can't get that, then we should just like quickly analyze the game. From what I saw, I would like to reiterate the fact that the South African team are not getting their final passes. They are not getting that final pass out. So I think that's one of the major issues they're having in the first half. Hopefully, if they can fix that in the end of before the end of the game, that's in the second half. That is going to be a pretty interesting match. And then Mexico on the other half, on the other hand, have had like the best of chances. They have created and they've created more than 6 chances for clear-cut goals, but they've only had just the one from the defensive error. I feel like Gutierrez should have put the goal in. That might come back to bite them if South Africa get a goal in the second half. So pretty much Mexico has been in control of the game, but for major chunks. But when South Africa has had the ball, they've actually kept the ball real well, and I feel that the only issue they are having is that the final pass. So if they can get the final pass, I feel South Africa is going to do a lot of damage to Mexico in this game. The game is not over yet. The South Africa still have a bite, and if they do bite, I think they'll really get a chunk of beat out. You can see on the start of the game in the first half, 10 shots to the 2 from South Africa. 3 on target for Mexico and just 1 on target for South Africa, and that was a shot coming from the defender from a long way out, which was a very good shot, but not enough to do damage. Which you can see, like I said, the chunks of possession have been kept by Mexico, and you can see that by the 57% of possession by Mexico and 43 for South Africa. They've had like 275 passes for Mexico and 194. We have passing accuracy not so different, just 3% off between the two teams. We have had a lot of fouls in the game with 2 yellow cards for each one for each team. No red cards so far, just 1 offside from South Africa, and then just 3 corner kicks in total, 1 for South Africa and 2 for Mexico. I feel the top player so far has been Quinones for Mexico. He has been creating those spaces, moving the ball, changing possession from the left wing forward to like go centrally and move around, causing confusion for the defense. South Africa, like I said, South Africa is doing like a 5 defense formation, and to beat that, you actually need to be moving, because if you are moving, you take the defenders out of possession, which gives your teammates an opportunity to move in. And since Quinones is moving like that, the left back has been able to come forward and take in some good crosses, although not so successful connecting with his teammates in the front line. But yeah, they've had those opportunities. It has been really, really good to see. Quinones having about 3 or 4 shots. Very beautiful, honestly. Very beautiful. Very beautiful play from Mexico so far in the first half. I think South Africa can do something in this game? Yes, 100% yes. They just need those passes to connect, and those long balls are too much. And if you check height wise, the Mexican defense are pretty taller. And put the ball on the ground. Put the ball on the ground. If you put the ball on the ground, I feel it's going to be very hurtful to Mexico, and they need to move forward. As soon as they get the opportunity to go forward, they need to put their foot on the pedal and move forward. Like I said earlier during the game, I was saying that this is kind of wrong for you to start depending on counter attacks, because everybody's just fresh in the game. There's a lot of energy, but when you come in the second half, take them on those counter attacks. South Africa is very fast on their feet, and they can hurt Mexico in that area. I think the fastest player in Mexico should be, I think, either Quinones or Alvarado, but I don't think they can match up to the South African team. So I feel if South Africa can take their time and give those beautiful passes and make sure that the passes are going accurately, then they will really, really do a lot of damage to Mexico. But Mexico are still doing very well. They can still score more goals in the second half, but they are kind of missing the chance. Look at that chance by Alvarez. Sorry, Gutierrez. He was supposed to put that ball in. That was supposed to be the second goal of the game, but he was caught in the act of indecisiveness. He was indecisive, and that's why he didn't put that ball in the net. So pretty much the game has been. If I'm going to be general about it, I feel like the game has been equal. It has been a 50-50 game so far. So let's see what the second half has in store for us. The players are coming back into the field right now. So please hang out with me and enjoy the second half of the game. And hopefully we can get good results in the second half. Such a great game. Excuse me. Vamos.
Teams make back out to Goal City for the start of the second half. On the side, dominant, Stevie.
Yeah, they are everyone here. Aguirre looked frustrated at times, saying to his team that he must be playing. Yeah.
And just to say, shout out to the Peterborough City team. Good luck in your next game, and good luck in our next game, rather. So, yeah, we're really doing great this season, and hopefully we do better than seasons before, and beyond our own expectations and of that of the coaches. So, I wish us good luck this season, and the last game was a beautiful win, but we have a lot of tougher opponents in the second, in the games coming forward. So we should pay attention to that. So the second half with the South Africans getting ready to kick off for the second half. Oh, let me stretch a little bit. I think they might have readjusted their formation in the second half. It's looking more like a 4-4-2 or 4-4-3-3 right now, because the game is pretty much spread out.
Defensively strong. They can't afford to concede that second goal. They should have done that the first half.
It's another error. Is it South Africa? Oh, they are lucky to escape that. That was a bad, very good shot. Wow. Good shot from Gutierrez. What an error by this. Why would you? Oh my God. For each time the South Africans have tried to build up from a goal kick, especially a goal kick from the back, they have really messed it up, and have conceded in one occasion, but are lucky not to concede in this second occasion. South Africa trying to take an attack. A lot more movement in the forward line this time. Quinones still keeping that composure that he has had since the first half. As the Quinones this season has been on good form, but that should have been the second goal.
Chances in the first half. Gutierrez, Quinones at the post. There's an opportunity as well. So this game could be no way back to South Africa. Jimenez. Play again.
That's a shot from long distance by Quinones, but the keeper saw the ball all the way. Tries to surprise the keeper, but the keeper was well aware of him.
Slightly selfish. And still making their way back to their seats here. Something special.
The Mexican team has come out blazing, guns blazing in the second half, but have not been able to make use of it.
Foster. He challenged the referee. It's the advantage. He takes it through there.
Quinones has had a very, very good season this year with Al Qilasi in the Saudi Pro League. He has had about 32, 33 goals this season, and Yeah, you can see that by his performance today. You can see why. He's literally controlling. It's a good pass forward. Mexico going one-on-one with the keeper. Goes across. It's a free kick and a red card for South Africa in this game. Of course, that's a goal opportunity, and you would expect a red card given in that situation. And Sithole has been given a red card, and South Africa are going to be playing the game with 9 players, with 10 players rather, and the free kick goes to Mexico. This makes the game pretty much done. Red card. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. Red card and a free kick. Very good play by the Mexican. What a very good through pass to Gutierrez in the forward line. Wow. This complicates the game for South Africa. With a red card, 1 man down. It's a free kick. Wow. This is not good. This is not a good story to tell back home for South Africa. Not a good tell. Raul Jimenez stands over the ball with is that Alvarado? I think so. Raul Jimenez into the wall. Oh, Gallardo misses the shot and it goes out for a goal kick. Bro, if I was one on that free kick, bro. Shit. Oh, shit. Quinones. Very good pass. And the Mexicans turning up. But a good tackle for a corner kick on Gutierrez. What's this fighter's name again? Wow. What a time to get a red card. Right in the 50th minute of the game. So Sithole will be out for at least 2 games. As this is not a violent conduct, I think just 1 game. Just 1 game. The Mexicans really, are they going to make use of this advantage? because this creates a lot of space for them right in the middle of the park and on the side. It's a good ball across to Alvarado, who cannot reach the ball. Good pass to the front. Reynolds. Good turn. Modiba, great shot. But the goalkeeper gets the ball in control. Little bit of back and front among the Mexican defense as to where to play the ball to. So they are withdrawing. The South African team decides to withdraw Foster and are going to be putting Mbatha into this game. So an attack for a midfielder. So meaning the South Africa are going to have just one person forward. I'm guessing to hold play and keep the ball for the attack to push forward when they do. Modiba having to battle Jimenez and Gutierrez for the ball. Oh, it's a foul on the edge of the box for Mexico. South Africa escaping this attack. And it's a beautiful ball forward. Right now, it's trying to catch with the ball, but the ball goes out of play. I really need to stretch out. Pause. Stretch. The Mexican team are really keeping possession of the game, causing problems for the South Africans. But the South Africans proving very stubborn even with the red card. They're able to make forward passes and make good runs forward. So all in all, the red card hasn't started taking its toll, but with the way the game is going, it probably will. They have not yet been able to make South Africa pay for that card, that red card, but they are really doing well. Gutierrez takes the ball forward. Pass to Quinones. A very good cross. Oh, just a little bit farther away from Alvarado. That would have been an easy goal. But maybe I'll be drinking a lot of water today. I don't know. I've had a lit up night last night, so water is like literally a need for me right now. Good pass. Like I said, in the first half, till now, the South Africans have not been able to make the right connections with the forward line. And that is where their problem lies, between them and the goal. And the home crowd is whistling against South Africans. Foul. Another substitution for South Africa, with Zwane coming in for Adams. Very good press by the South African team. If you're in the game, if you're in my, if you're in the stream, in the chat, tell me who you have winning the World Cup 2026. I will be backing Spain for the World Cup this year, but it's a very close one because there are a lot of good teams in the World Cup this year. It's a high boot by Quinones. Even with the red card, the South African team are really doing very well in this game. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the way they are playing, going one man down, but still not able to find that final pass. We have Ira don't, not Ira Star. We have Tyler in attendance supporting her country, South Africa, looking pretty as always. Such a great game. Beautiful music. Beautiful music from Tyler. Honestly, I'm not impressed by the way Mexico are playing right now because with one man down, the South Africans seem to be more under control than the Mexican team, honestly. I would be mad. I would be mad if I was a Mexican fan. Honestly, I would be mad that the South Africans are getting so much time to play the ball and move the ball around the way they are. Look at this. Beautiful play. Oh, it's another error. Oh, tries to lay a pass right in the middle for substitutions for Mexico as Mora and Chavez are coming in for Gutierrez and Fidalgo. And Gilberto Mora is just 17 years old. I think it's his first cap for the Mexican team. Pele still retains the youngest player to play in the World Cup title. Exactly. I feel like there's an opportunity for South Africa still because they are still playing. They are in control of the game. Oh, Quinones moving forward with connecting with Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez, and there you have it. Mexico takes full control of this game. Quinones and Raul Jimenez connecting, and a very good cross which comes right on the head of Raul Jimenez. 2-0 Mexico take this game from South Africa. What a game. What a play. What a play. You can see how much it means to Jimenez as he has tears in his eye. Very beautiful cross from Alvarado, and Jimenez puts it to the game to bed with that goal. What a beautiful goal. I think Jimenez missed the last World Cup due to an accident he had while driving. I think so. What a goal. With that goal, there will be a water break for both teams. The goal came in the 67th minute. And due to the weather conditions in the Americas, there will be water breaks happening at various points of the game. It looked to me as if the South Africans will be able to make something with the way they were playing even after the red card, but Mexico proved that to be wrong and have taken a strong hold of the game by a goal from Raul Jimenez. Again, Quinones doing a whole lot of work, and a beautiful cross, beautiful delivery from Alvarado from the right side, and right on the top of Jimenez's head, and we have another goal. What a beautiful play! What a beautiful play! Now we have ads due to the water break, so what a, by the way, very, very good decision from the referee giving that red card, because if you've watched the Champions League so much, you would know that, yeah, that is a red card. Especially, it has happened to Barcelona in 2 years consecutively with Araujo and Pau Kubasi. So that is exactly such situation where you have the striker already in front of the defender, and any touch from there on is a goal scoring opportunity. And if you have an infringement, there is definitely a red card. So very good game, very good game. And they're very, very lucky that it wasn't even a penalty. We're coming back into the game with a throw for South Africa. Good play from the back to Quinones, and Raul Jimenez takes the ball forward. It's an offside. As a young ref myself, I'd like to say that the ref is doing a very great game, allowing the game to flow and calling very, very critical calls to the game very firmly and very confidently. Oh, another attack. Jimenez, no penalty. No, not a penalty. Not a penalty. In my opinion, that's not a penalty. The defender is definitely going to reach that ball before Jimenez, so I don't think it's a penalty. And the referee calls it out. He calls it off, so not a penalty. Great play by Mexico, though. The second yellow card for the game for South Africa. And it's gonna be CBC getting the second yellow card for South Africa. Ouch. Ouch. right on the knee. Run by Quinones in the left wing. Comes back in, gets the ball. Well, the commentary says Quinones has been quiet in the game, but I feel he has done more than just score goals. He's been controlling the play. Very good tackle by the South African defense. Foul for South Africa. There's going to be substitutions for Mexico and South Africa. Lira steps out. Lira with a yellow card. Comes out for Jimenez and Alvarez. And Gonzalez stepped onto the field. Raul Jimenez is leaving the game after scoring the first goal, his first goal for the World Cup, opening his account. And you have Gonzalez coming to the game. And Reyners is leaving for Makola. Modiba also leaving for Apolis. So you have Magopa and Apolis coming in. Now see, this is where the dilemma comes down. Why change to this is what I'm saying. When you have 11 players in the team in the game, I approach it with an attacking, a more attacking formation rather than just coming hoping for a counter attack. And now during the game, you are losing. You are losing 2-0, and that's when you want to change to an attacker, and you are one man down. So it's that's where my issue lies. I feel South Africa would have come in hot and ready, pushing forward, but they came with a defensive approach, and that has not worked out. That doesn't work out in the World Cup. What you're looking for in the World Cup is a one game, it's a finals. You need to move, you need to attack, not defend. Come on, man. Start with a balanced out formation, then change as the game goes. You change. Another change for Mexico. Quinones leaves the game for what's his name? Quinones leaves for Vega. It's a pass right across the field to Alvarado. And here you have the 17-year-old who takes a cross, but the South African defense gets the ball. Oh, also almost another defensive error. The 79th minute, and the game is 2-0 in favor of Mexico, with goals coming from Quinones in the 9th minute and a goal coming from Raul Jimenez on the 67th minute. Now South Africa with an opportunity for an attack. It's a shot. Good shot from the substitute. Apolis coming in hot, trying to make something happen for the South African team. The ball is deflected. Here you can hear the Mexican crowd singing and enjoying this victory, and enjoying as their team sails into victory in the 81st minute of this game. Little bit of issue, and the ref is called to the sidelines. It's a VAR check for a possible red card for South Africa. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I saw the hand move, but I didn't think it was so much. But from the looks of the VAR, that could be a violent conduct, and that can be a red card. At least be a caution. But, oh no. No. That looks really bad. That could be a red card in this game. That will be a second red card in this game, which will be terrible for South Africa. Oh. And the red card there can lead to a suspension. The referee about to announce his decision whether it's going to be a red card or not. Oh, it's a second red card for South Africa. And the game is beginning to turn into a nightmare for the South Africans. A second red card for violent conduct on Alvarado. And the player is sent off. Themba Zwane has been sent off for violent conduct on Alvarado. So the South Africans will be playing with 9 men in this game. That is a terrible predicament to find yourself in a World Cup game. This is terrible. 2 red cards. I guess their attitudes are beginning to show. The South Africanness is beginning to show. Their violence. I mean, if you can be violent to other Africans, that means you'll be violent to anybody else, I guess. Oh man, don't mind me. I'm just trying to make fun of the situation, but such a good game. Yeah, it's funny how the weather changes here, man. It was just raining some minutes ago, and now the sun is fully out. I need to open my window. Wow. For for the first game of the World Cup, having 2 red cards in the bro, it sends a sinister situation to the whole World Cup as a whole. 2 red cards. That's crazy. That is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the 86th minute of the game. This is crazy because the South Africans are, they're way down and anything can happen at this point in time. It's funny to see, and it's crazy to see that the Mexicans are not like taking full advantage, moving faster, and opening those spaces in the South African defense. Oh. It's a push and it's a foul for Reyes on the far side. Yeah, you can see that from the referee's view. You can't see what that the hand swing. So it could only be VAR, man. It could only be VAR. It's rather unfortunate, but of course that's a violent misconduct. So yeah, red card. And not on the body. If it was a body shot, probably a cautionary card will be given, which is the yellow card. But right on the face, come on, man, it's a red card. It's a red card. And the Mexican team sailing into the Bahamas for a beautiful win out here. Foul against Mexico. You can't play the ball on the ground. So we have the rundown of the game. It's a 2-0 game in favor of Mexico, and we have 2 red cards as a highlight of the game with Yaya Sitole getting a red card in the 50th minute of the game, and Tembazwane just got a red card in the 84th minute for violent misconduct. Such an unfortunate situation for the South African team, but you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. So South Africa playing with 9 men, and Mexico with 11, and having winning the game with 2-0 win. The names are pretty similar, especially among the the Latin American communities, the Spanish-speaking communities. Yeah, you could hear the name Alvarez, Vega, and you would think it's Julian Alvarez of Argentina playing for Mexico, but it's just another Alvarez in Mexico. It's a Mexican Alvarez. And 7 minutes has been added to the game time for extra time. I guess having the VAR check, the water breaks, both from the first and the second half. Yeah, that sounds about right. Plus extra minutes that were supposed to be handed out free, which would I would say like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, based on how many fouls were given in the game. South Africa taking a forward run. It's a foul, and that will be a yellow card for Mexico. And the Mexican players are protesting that they were fouled on their forward move. It's a red card for Mexico. Montes, 3 red cards in the game. Wow. Isn't it turning into something? Montes has been sent off. Yes, it's a goal scoring opportunity. So Montes has been handed, Cesar Montes has been handed a red card for the tackle on the South African right wing forward for stopping a goal scoring opportunity. And now we have 3 red cards in the first game of the World Cup. This is very interesting. I don't know what is more interesting to me. I don't know what can be more interesting than a game that has 3 red cards. Very firm decision by the referee. Wow. It's an opportunity for South Africa. They got it all wrong. I thought they had made the plan already, but the free kick was not executed properly. It was a good idea, but wasn't executed properly. We have just 3 minutes left in this second. 3 minutes of the 7 left in the second half of the World Cup finals. A good pass wide across, and the South Africans are trying to take an advantage and get one in at least to register a goal into the World Cup of 2026. Oh, very bad pass by Mugazi. I think Mudwa has been the best player so far in the South African for South Africa. He has really run this the right wing a lot of time when given the ball, and almost got a goal to that, except but was tackled and attracted a red card for Mexico. Honestly, the ref has controlled this game pretty much from the first goal of the game. From the first whistle, good cross. Chavez trying to get the ball down. But misses it, hits it, and it's out for a South African throw. We have 1 minute left. Oh. Chivas. I said Chivas. It was Vega. My bad. It's Vega. Referee lets the game play for an advantage, but then calls it again, and it's a foul for South Africa. Ouch. That hurt. Full time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first win of the World Cup going to Mexico. And the highlight of the game is going to be 3 red cards, going two for South Africa and 1 for Mexico. In my opinion, it has been a beautiful game played. The referees have done a very good job, both on the VAR section and the infield referees did really, really good, making sure the game flowed properly. And goal from Quinones in the 9th minute and 1 for Raul Jimenez in the 67th minute. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful game. The player of the match for me is going to be Quinones, because I feel like he ran the game, but I am getting a whiff that it's going to be Raul Jimenez. In my opinion, the Mexicans played really beautifully, moving the ball and getting open opportunities to score the goal. So they have taken the first position in this group A, where you have South Korea, South Africa, Czech, and we have Mexico in Group A. So right now, the top of the group, we have Mexico, 3 Red cards given. What a game. What a game. And Canada, the one of the host nations, will be playing their first match tomorrow against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Well, that will be very interesting to see in Toronto. But I'm not going to be watching that in Toronto. I'll be watching it here. And you can catch me live reacting to these games here on my stream. So, in my opinion, it was a great game. It was a great game. It was a great game. Honestly, beautiful play from both teams. You can see, like, to be honest, if South Africa were getting their final passes right, I feel they would have made a very huge impact on this game. But their passing on the final third wasn't right, so their passes were just everywhere. They were not getting the passes to the attackers, but they were moving forward. So there was a lot of bark but no bite. So what a game! What a game! Meanwhile, on the Mexican half, they were very composed, relaxed, and felt at home. You know, plus they are playing in Mexico, so they are pretty relaxed and went for the game, and they were rewarded very, very well. And we had 3 red cards, one and I think one in the early minutes of the second half, with Sitole stopping a goal scoring opportunity, which was a red card, and he was the last defender. So that was confirmed. And then the violent conduct by Zwane with a hit right on the face of Alvarado. And then Montes, Cesar Montes, the captain of Mexico, stopping a goal scoring opportunity for South Africa. So all red cards were fair and properly vetted by the referee. They were all deserving red cards. So what a good game in my opinion. Very good game. My player of the game, like I said from the start, is it was either going to be Jimenez or Quinones, but in my opinion, it was Quinones because I love the way he came across, scored the goal, controlled the game in the middle. So very, very beautiful, very, very beautiful. I'll be reacting to Canada's game tomorrow. Our first game, Canada. Oh yeah. I'm here in Canada, so of course our home nation is going to be playing tomorrow in Toronto. I'm going to be reacting to that live here in my Twitch stream, and you can also catch my videos on my YouTube page, Nishirius. My link is on my Twitch account. You can check that out. You can check my Instagram also. You can give me a follow. You can give me a shout. You can tell me who. Please go on my comment section on my YouTube, or you can drop a message on my Instagram. You can tell me which team you feel is going to win the World Cup this year, 2026. I have Spain going all the way, but yes, your decisions and your thoughts are going to be respected. Which team you feel is going to win the World Cup? Just put it down in my YouTube and my Instagram. You can drop me a DM. I will reply you. Thank you very much. It's a very, very beautiful opening ceremony. I wasn't able to see that, but I heard it was a beautiful opening ceremony with performances from various artists, including Burna Boy of Nigeria. I will see y'all tomorrow on the second game by Canada and against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Deco. Dzeko, one of my favorite players, strikers, Man City, Roma, very beautiful attacker. We'll see whether he still has game tomorrow. But for now, we are going to be watching that here live. Don't forget, you can follow me on YouTube. You can subscribe and like my videos. Drop your comments. I would like to hear from your thoughts, and thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful day. See you tomorrow as we head into this World Cup fully in the second day. I remain Nishirios. Nish, you can call me Nish. My friends call me Nish. See you on the next stream. Don't forget, drink a lot of water. I have a lot of water here. I hope you are drinking water. Spread love in a world full of problems and crises here and there, wars and rumors of war. Be the one to spread love, and also be the one to make the first change. Change yourself before you can be before the change that you want can come. You have to change yourself. So see you guys tomorrow. Tell those that you love that you love them, and make sure you show your friends and your family support. Love you guys. See you on the next one. Mysterious.